Anyway, that was a great question, Jonathan. John, it's John, right? John, thank you, John. So anyway, let's bring everybody else out. Let's do our thing at the end. We've got Paul and Storm. They're so great. And of course, Pat Rothfuss is the wonderful man. You guys go ahead up there. Is the remote around here? Did I leave that here?
Yeah, on the stage.
Oh, thank you. Here's the remote.
Thank you. You can bring the stage lights back up.
And can I get a beer? Is there a way to do that? Is there a man who can give me a beer? Thank you so much. I would just like, I'll have a Yingling, please.
Oh, there we go. Just playing it. Yeah, okay.
I'm just going to stay down here.
No, you're not. You're going back.
Okay. Let me just get this.
Joel Hodgson.
Thank you.
So here we are at the end of our grueling 4-night tour. And the road's hard. The road is a harsh mistress, everybody. Dudes, like, okay, first of all, the three of us on this end of the stage are, we sit down there while Joel's up there, and we talk about how we think to ourselves during this time, dude, we're totally standing next to Joel from Mystery Science Theater. But the thing about it is, we've been in a tour van all together for about 4 days.
Now it's starting to change.
You guys can't even begin to comprehend how high this man is all the time. Yeah. I figured you did a little weed now and then because you got that sleepy vibe, that afternoon thing happening. Dude, the garbage that you put into every orifice of your body, and syringes and topical creams. And I didn't know you could get high from Malox, but you managed to do it. Joel is so high.
I'm incredibly high, and that's the first thing you have to learn about me. I have one story about that. I use a neti pot. I'm just at the end of like getting a cold, flushing it out of my body. You know what a neti pot is, right? It's a ceramic pot. You pour it in one nostril and it comes out the other.
It gets you so high.
It gets you breathtakingly high.
High on mucus, man.
And so anyway, I was using it downstairs in the bathroom, but they didn't have any paper towel. It's kind of something you should do on your own, right? You don't want to really be doing it in a public place, but there's no bathroom. So I was in the bathroom, but there's no paper towel, so I decided to go into the stall and just do, pour it in and then pour it into the bathroom, into the toilet. Pour it into the toilet, and a guy walks in. I can hear him walk in, and he must have thought I had the piss stream of an elephant. And at the end I went, and I just felt like saying, I'm neti potting now.
See, now I'm picturing you in high school when you had your first experience and that bad friend was like, hey Joel, man, come into the bathroom. We're gonna...
What sort of bad experience?
Dude, you ever get into your sinuses, man?
It's the center of all pleasure.
Just to let you know, most people neti pot with salt water, not black tar heroin.
Really? I've been getting that wrong this whole time?
Well, wrong is really, I don't judge.
Oh, black tar heroin. Come on, boys. You really got me winging. Play something. Favor us with some music. When I take
I don't know the song. I'm just saying. Joel doesn't know the song.
I'm just making up a song about heroin. 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 Let's go back to old-time heroin. It's your friend. He'll take you where you've been. Okay, I'll stop. Let's just do it.
Tom Heroin.
Tom heroin.
Black tar heroin. Every day.
Yeah, it's where I've been. friendly. It'll get you fucked up. Then they just start doing a montage of us on a bus going to the Grand Ole Opry, and everything starts happening. They sing the song that speaks to America, Black Tar Heroin.
So this is why you guys can't get an endorsement deal.
Or they could if the Black Tar Heroin Company hadn't gone out of business.
This show brought to you by the United States Smack Council. Smack! It's what's for kids. New tasty Smackos. Wow, that brought you. Oh, that was the thing that brought you down. We just said 5 fucking minutes about black tar heroin. Suddenly you talk about giving it to kids, and that's where the line is.
You're Joe Camel, man.
The thing is about Boston and Cambridge, it's, you know, they're heroin towns. Heroin towns. See, nods of agreement. Nods of agreement.
Oh, you know what I wanted to do, actually? Well, because we got a little bit of time.
Our closing song?
No!
I was just curious.
I was wondering if you would be willing to embarrass our mutual friend a little bit. I just wanted to describe the story of how you know our
Oh my
friend.
God, yeah, what a great story. Christmas, Ashlyn, right? Somebody saying it right? I just met her.
Are you guys familiar with Freeze Pop, the band?
They're right here. Anyway, can you wave so people know who you are? I'm getting it right, Ashlyn, right? We just met. And amazing story. I was in Greenwich, Rhode Island, and we got to meet, and she came up to me after the show and said, "Oh, during Fire Maidens of Outer Space, you read my letter when I was 9 years old on Mystery Science Theater." So it's really cool. Now she's a grown-up, and she's creative, and she's in Freeze Pop. It just seemed like it's all come full circle. Is that what you wanted? Okay, that's it.
Mostly I just wanted to draw attention towards her and make her blush. Mission accomplished. But speaking of Mystery Science Theater 3000, how about a little pandering?
In the not too distant future, thanks for remembering, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel and Mike, not too different than you or me. He worked at Gizmotic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. This guy distracted me, the words we can find. La la la. We'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his mind. La la la. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end. La la la. Because he used the extra parts to make his robot friends. Ooh, robot roll call. Camera. Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crow, you're wondering how he eats and breathes, and other science facts. Just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax for Mystery Science Theater 3000.
It's a show we used to be on. It's called Mystery Science Theater 3000. Look out the Wiki Kids.
I still get that glow in my heart every time I sing that.
That's right. Every time I hear that song, it's just like it's Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I got the whole weekend in front of me still.
Oh, yeah. You're not married yet?
Nope. I'm gonna eat Captain Crunch for the next 6 meals. Those were the days, man. Graduate school, right?
Take in some black tar heroin.
Yeah. 8-ball after lunch. Mm-hmm.
8-ball after lunch. When
Exchanging glasses. Wow, Wow, there's a lot more heroin theme to tonight's show. I did start it, it's true.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
Well, technically, you started it by doing all that heroin.
can I just say I never took drugs during Mystery Science Theater? Would you believe me? It's true though, man.
Now, actually, I'm going to vouch for you here because when I got to do this with Joel, I was like so excited, you know.
You're doing heroin now too?
Doing the tour, that was an unspecified pronoun, that was my fault, I should know better. When I got to come on the tour, and I was like, oh, you know, I've got to play it cool though, I don't want to, like, I'll fanboy all over Joel right when I meet him, I'll show up, and I played it cool for a while.
By the way, dudes, it is the most adorable thing in the world when Pat Rothfuss squeeze.
And so eventually, you know, it kind of came up in the conversation, you know, while we're all doing heroin, or drugs, you know, and I said, so, I really, you know, you don't want to say how often were you high during the show, because that is a leading question. And you don't want to say, so were you, because, you know, but it kind of came up, and he goes, no, I don't know why everybody thinks that. And I said, so really you did? He goes, well, sometimes, but you know, not during the show. So that was my question too, but like, off stage, he had no reason to lie to me. Although I'm assuming it's a statute of limitations thing, really, right? And so, like, I believe him. I believe him because, again, with as much heroin as you do, why would you need pot?
Pat Rothfuss, squeeze, squeeze. It'll bring you to your knees. Cause it's just like a ray of sunshine. That's a real song.
That is.
From like 1956. It's so weird.
This is all going exactly according to the pre-show script. How's everybody doing? You all right? You got any more? Joel has a secret skill that we didn't learn until last night.
Oh my
That is,
God.
he is an amazing interpreter of the various thinly voiced folk singers of the 70s.
I'd like to do a song by Al Stewart, Time Passages, please. I don't even remember. I really don't remember. Anyway.
Time passages.
Oh, right.
It's okay, I don't actually know it. So.
That was Bowie. You were just doing Bowie.
Yeah, you were-
Time passages.
Oh, I know the song. Ground control to Major Tom. That's that one, right?
It is now 5, 4, ground control to Major Tom.
Well, this is a hell of a beat.
Lift off.
Pills and put your helmet on.
Now you sound like Anthony Newley.
Major Tom. It's going a little bit Ethel Merman now.
You'll be great. You'll be swell. Your castle is going down to hell.
Check ignition and may constantly with you.
Everything's coming up moving for me and for you.
Like a rock.
There's something out there that you left behind. Oh, time passages. Give me a ticket to the last train home tonight. There it is. I forgot it.
Yeah, we got it eventually. So glad we extricated that one. Yeah, you're the cat!
The morning of a burger.
Movie. Yeah, because there's nothing the kids love better than Al Stewart referencing.
Come on, Irene. Come on, Dexys Midnight Runners. You remember?
Irene to the right, come on. Irene to the right. weekend. I can begin tonight, but I mean going on. Walls in the spring, touching walls. Not gonna yet, in the summer. Hang on. I believe there's more words. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, the time never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe in your Caroline, there's a Caroline, Caroline, Caroline. There is Caroline, Caroline, Caroline. You're so Caroline, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe that there was Lord, brother loves St. Brother loves travel and salvation show. Pick up the babies and grab the old ladies, 'cause everyone knows, everyone goes. Brother loves the show. Neil Diamond never does a song after Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline is the last one.
Let's do it again. One more. That's so well.
Let's do it till around the world. They're coming to America. That's right. None of this show is for you folks at this point, really. It's mostly an endurance race, and we're waiting to see who's going to be the last man standing.
This is actually what the 4 hours in the van are like.
Black tar heroin and Neil Diamond, baby.
Just put wheels on this venue and we're rolling.
Except this venue is actually moving a little faster than the van as soon as we get close. Not that I'm bitter.
Yeah, God bless you guys for coming, because it took us 2 hours to go, like,
12 miles, maybe. And
Making the effort.
that last hour was the last mile and a half. Not kidding about that. So, thank you for designing. Somebody tweeted, I believe it is true, that the streets in this town are basically built literally off of cow paths. Is this true?
and they have no name. And the streets have no name. Let's go. The streets.
My next pedal's not working.
I'm sorry. But anyway, thank you again for coming out. A couple of announcements. There is another band here in Thunder Road following this show. Everyone is welcome to stick around and attend and drink and eat and enjoy the band. Also, as has been previously mentioned, we have merchandise for sale down in the basement. If you'd like to come down and purchase
fabulous
our
tour
wares.
posters, which we forgot in Virginia, and made special efforts to bring back up here.
Way to guilt them into buying more. That was good for at least 20 more sales.
I'm just mentioning my poor assistant, desperately trying to FedEx these out to us.
Broke her leg on the way to the post office.
Yep.
To be fair, all she did was put it into the package with your black tar heroin shipment.
We went through way more than I expected.
I bogart black tar.
We're working on a series of tubes to deliver us black tar heroin anywhere we are in the country.
Yeah. But all of that being said, we're going to do our last song for you. It is a tribute. Yes, we understand. So
Good God! Let's do more Neil Diamond. Can't you hear that? Get me near that crunchy granola sweet.
I am, I said. No one
I'm worried.
Get off the chair.
Neil Diamond, award-winning songwriter Neil Diamond. Showman.
It's a
Master Shaman.
I'm worried that I had a stroke in the van and we actually haven't made it to the venue yet. And I'm just imagining this whole show.
You're still reading poetry to them.
Man, maybe we haven't even done
I don't know what you're talking about, Pat. By the way, my arm is now growing out of the side of my head.
Don't start with me, man. It's
We
not
like to
cool.
fuck with Pat.
That's not cool. I'm kind of tweaking right now.
Like, you can afford the good shit now, man. That's true. Sunset Strip, Panamanian Gold.
Hollywood drugs.
Hollywood drugs.
Yeah.
Not the kind for the ordinary. Famous people drugs.
None of those Wisconsin drugs.
Yeah. Wisconsin drugs are just cheese and
Yeah, it's not
curds.
just
Snorting cheese off the back of a cow.
A Wisconsin drug is a dirt bike.
A dirt bike sounds like the worst, drug cocktail ever.
Hey, you scored some dirt bike.
Oh man, dirt bike, that's it's literal dirt and some meth.
That's good, man, because all I got left is ripped jeans.
The ripped jeans would be chaw and meth.
And ripped jeans.
Yeah, and you just right there. For those of you who don't know, chaw
I
is...
took Thunder Road. We're at Thunder Road. Whoa, Thunder Road.
Is that supposed to be Bruce Springsteen?
No, I'm getting ready to do my Bruce Springsteen. I'm doing,
It's halfway to Kermit the Frog during Springsteen.
Hey, listen, man.
Screen door slams.
Dress waves. Like she dances across the porch.
Well, the radio plays.
From my front door to my back seat. The door's open, but the ride's not free.
Wow, we can all do a pretty good Kermit the Frog up
It's
here.
not easy being Bruce.
Let's close with Rainbow Connection.
Here's the deal on Rainbow Connection, because we've experienced this before. Sounds like a great fucking idea. Everybody loves the Muppet movie, everybody loves Kermit. The second you break out Rainbow Connection, especially if you haven't rehearsed it, you realize two things. It's 9 fucking years long.
It has 20 different chords.
And nobody knows the actual chords to the song. And so you get through why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side, and everybody's suddenly fucking sick of it already. You got 8 minutes to go. So shut the fuck up, Pat.
Okay.
What else does anybody love out there? Go ahead and shout it out. We'll shit on it.
The socks! Half-Life 3!
Very small churches.
No, we are going to do a final song for you. It is a tribute, because Storm and I, we have our silly little George R.R. Martin Hurry the Fuck Up song, which most people appreciate.
Most people. Some
You know
people.
what? Actually, here's a funny story. George R.R. Martin, it's not his real name. His real name is George R.R.R.R. Martin. And he shortened it for show business.
Yep, he's been doing that joke every single night. He's been workshopping it. How many R's is funny? Or how many?
You were supposed to go to
I add
5
an R
today.
every night.
You're supposed
So
to-
it's four R's now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were gonna go for 5. I was waiting for the 5th one.
I'll try it that way. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, R, thank you. She's referencing you.
Yeah, she is.
It's like jazz.
It really is cool. I really like it, what's happening.
Are you gonna do the joke again?
Well, sure. George R.R. Martin's, not his real name is...
It isn't. What? Really?
No, his real name is George R.R.R.R. Martin. And he shortened it for show business.
It's better. It is better, obviously.
Okay. We give him a hard time, however long his name is.
Hard time.
Man, why don't you just do the pirate song? You want to really edify them? Look at them. You don't want to edify
We have
them.
4 minutes. That won't even get us to the pirate song.
I've been saving that one up.
They're
like, the
not ready to
whole-
really hear anything new. Look at them. They're all old shit.
If you can convince the man holding the guitar.
No, that's okay. I'm tired. Let's go.
All right, maybe let's do this. Everybody, just at the count of 3, get out your biggest, most piratical R, and we'll pretend that was the whole song. 1, 2, 3. Everybody feel better? Great. On to the song. This is
I
more.
do like to do a pirate impression every now and then, though. It makes me feel like I'm part of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And I don't mind telling you, I wish I worked up some more material. Because it feels so good. RDR. I can hardly wait.
So we give George R. Martin a hard time. But we wanted to do a different song in honor of him and an homage, if you will. So we would like to leave you with this. Once again, Joel Hodgson, Pat Rothfuss, we're Paul and Storm. Thank you all so much for coming.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember when Edward Stark was not yet dead. Too soon?
And just you wait.
Yes, spoiler alert indeed. You'd think that maybe he'd have learned how good intentions get you burned, and soon enough the hand had lost his head. Then through the course of several novels and all the royal house's squabbles, the Westerosi Marquis grew increasingly less starky. And I can't remember if I cried when Maester Lewin was cast aside. Yeah. And something broke me deep inside, the way my favorites died. So bye bye every lady and guy, from beheadings and red weddings and white walkers and spies, assassins dragging fire and poison in line. Wonder which'll be the way that I die. Which'll be the way that I die. Do you remember that first hour with the Lannisters humping in the broken tower and Bran had to take the fall? The butcher boy got ridden down by Cerys and got his golden crown, and Uncle Benjen bit the dust out beyond the wall. Sirio said not today, but death came for him anyway. Renly was the first of his name, but the shadow killed him all the same. Daenerys put the masters in their place, while Podrick was rounded past third base. The mountain mushed in Oberyn's face the day some more folks died. They were singing bye bye every lady and guy, from the headings and the weddings and the walkers and spies, assassins dragging fire and poison and wine. Wonder which'll be the way that I die. Which'll be the way that I die. John Arryn got buried 6 feet down. Peter Dinklage's accent went wandering round, and the dragons ate olive hearts. The torture scenes went way too long. Theon lived, but he lost his dog, and Sir Jorah Friendzone broke his Khaleesi's heart. Jon Snow discovered oral sex. King Joffrey shot out his subjects. Mance Rayder became a roast. But the prize was a shitty host. Then before the wedding could even start, the reigns of Castamere topped the charts. Jaime Lannister sent them his regards the day the Starks all died. They were singing bye, bye, every lady and guy. Rodney Hennings and red weddings and white walkers and spies. Assassins, dragon, fire, and poison and wine. Wonder which shall be the way that I die. Which shall be the way that I die.
You know, Don McLean just called. He wants his song back.
You can't have every last Baratheon fell like teardrops one by one. I guess that's just the price of war. Hodor, 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 Hodor. Hodor, 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 Hodor. Hodor, 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 Hodor. Lysa flew just like a frisbee. Stannis' daughters, extra crispy. That's too soon. Tyrion was bitter, shot Tywin on the shitter. The Hound and Arya, now allies, ate every fucking chicken and they stabbed some guy. And now they're all just food for flies. 'Cause George said all men must die. So bye, bye, every lady and guy. From the Hennings and red weddings and white walkers and spies. Assassins, dragon, fire and poison and wine. Wonder which shall be the way that I die. Which shall be the way